Hello, all you threads and needles. It's Raina, and this is I Like It Hard, where I open things and show you what's inside. Usually, those things are Blu rays or vinyl records, because even though I am a huge bibliophile, usually books don't come in a wrapping that I need to slice open with a knife. But today is pretty special. I finally got my hands on some of the more recent PJ Harvey reissues. Not the most recent. The most recent is This Desire, and I haven't gotten that one yet. But I figured I would do three. Why not? Let's have a party. It's going to be a happy time for those of us who are interested in PJ Harvey vinyl, which I know is like a small portion of the internet, and even a smaller portion of the people who actually watch this. And hi, those of you who are watching. I appreciate you watching. It makes me feel like I'm interacting with the world in a small way, and it's kind of fun. If you've never watched this before, I don't have jump cuts. I don't have editing. I'm just here with you with this knife, slicing things open. So if you're into that, stick around. If you're into PJ Harvey, definitely stick around, and you can listen to me blather and talk about music, and it'll be cool. Anyway, I've gone on way too long. I'm going to go in chronological order and open these. First up is 4-track demos, which was one of, I think this was the second PJ Harvey album that I purchased. The first one I purchased was To Bring You My Love, and then I was given Rid of Me as a gift, and then I went and got this. And I was blown away by it, because to this day, to this day, I enjoy her demos, maybe even more than the produced records. There's just something raw about it, and I feel like it's more just her idea of what the song would be. That I like creative inception and stuff like that. It's really fun. But this record, as much as I love Rid of Me, I like this more. This has Anyway, let's open it, and I'll talk to you about it while I open it. This is my knife, in case you don't know. Yeah, in case you couldn't tell what it was. Where am I slicing into here? God, they pack these so tight. No? Yeah, that's it. I can't even get it in. Oh. There we go. There we go. I think that's going to work. Uh-oh. See, this is where editing would help, but since I don't do that, you get to watch me struggle. I don't know. Maybe some of you are out there watching this because you like to watch me struggle. What does that say about you? I don't know. What's that say about me? I can't open a record? Oh, come on. Anyway, so how's the weather where you guys are? Comment below. Yeah, I got it. It's here. Here we go. I love the finish on these. It's this wonderful matte finish. And I'm so excited to go opening this. I really do love 4-track demos so much. Woo! All right, so here we go. 4-track demos. Wonderful matte finish on that. You got PJ naked, wrapped in plastic on the back. Let's look inside. I have no idea what's in here. Now, I'm so familiar with this album. I know it very well. Actually, you know what? With this, I feel like it's just a straight release where you're not going to get a lot of like extra images and stuff, because this. If you don't know already, 4-track demos was actually released. It was an album of demos that she released, which I think was pretty smart on her part, because it really did show, and it was a really good example of her power as a songwriter, I think, early on. And yeah, Rid of Me was the last project that the trio PJ Harvey was still a trio before she was a solo artist. So this is really, really special to me, because this is like Polly as Polly, just doing her thing, and it's Rid of Me, but with there's a lot of extra tracks in here. If you think that you know Rid of Me just by listening to Rid of Me, get this, because there's so much more. One of my favorite PJ Harvey songs is Hardly Wait, and that's on here. That's a song that I've heard her perform live, and I would really like to see her do a remastered version of that, just to see it. Just to hear it. I think that would be nice. But anyway, so 4-track demos, really quite lovely. Yes. Up next is the To Bring You My Love demos. Now this is an example of one that was just recently released for the first time. It was never released on vinyl or on CD. I was lucky enough to get to listen to this on one of my music apps that I pay for, because that's important. And yes, let's do that. Let's do this at the same time, because I don't want this to be like a 20-minute long video. Am I going to have the same issues? I listened to this digitally and until I could afford to go and get it physically. But this is one of those things where, you don't want to miss out on it and have it go out of print and then have it be so expensive. That's what happens with these things sometimes. That's why I like physical copies of stuff, because you own it, they can't take it away from you. And that's a whole other video. That's not what I'm talking about here. I actually made a video about that a while ago and then deleted it because I was like, oh, I just sound like I'm preaching. But anyway, we're talking about PJ Harvey here. So this is really cool. I mean, can I just fill the screen with this? Can we just focus on this for a while? Oh, goodness. Hello, woman. Sweet mother. Okay. Now let's see what's inside. Oh, this is so much fun. Oh my gosh. Okay, so this is obviously when they were filming the video for Down by the Water. Just kind of, I love the... So the thing is, if you know PJ and you've been following her for a long time, she has this quality in photographs. It's kind of brooding. I always kind of said she's like the Edgar Allan Poe of rock music. And so when I see an image like this, it makes me really happy, because it's like, just look at her. She's obviously having fun. And a lot of artists, you see that kind of like goofier, like behind the curtain version of them. You don't really get that a lot with her. So I love that she chose this picture. Just like kind of like, I'm just mucking about, Tony. I'm just mucking about. But yeah, it's that's pretty great. See what's going on in here. Standard white on the back with the credits. Really cool. Really cool. I love this picture. This is so great. Oh my gosh. So yeah, that's a whole lot of happy for me. I'm not gonna fuss with that. Now this this album, Dancehall at Louse Point, is really super important to me. As much as I love PJ Harvey, I love a lot of her collaborators. I love John Parrish independently from her, but especially as they work together. John Parrish has been working with PJ Harvey for a very long time. And since Automatic Delamini, I think it was their first band. And he's been he's played with her. He's toured out live with her. He plays on a lot of her albums. He composes with her. But this was their first actual collaboration that they released. And I guess that first band would count, but I don't have any of that because I guess I just haven't dug that deep. I've heard it. I don't own it. How's that? I've heard it. I know some of it, but I don't own it. I don't know where I'd have to go to own that. But this one, this was one of those albums I listened to a lot when I was growing up. I listened to all of this music a lot growing up, but specifically this was like a big, like, I'm gonna cry in my bedroom and listen to this, especially tracks like Is That All There Is? And That Was My Veil. And the cover that they do of Is That All There is really, like, it's almost dirgy. Oh, come on. There we go. Okay. And we're out. Dancehall at Louse Point. Look, it's just the same color as my fingernails. I painted my fingernails the color of cardboard. Isn't that fun? Anyway. Got you back. There they are. 2 stars of the show. Really great. Oh, I love these releases. I just love the paper stock that they choose. I love so much of it. Oh. And this is them in the studio. And you know what's interesting is that in the CD release, which I've had since I was like 13 or something like that. I don't know. I was very young when I started this musical journey with these people. In the CD version, there's a really nice picture of the two of them kind of smiling, and it's interesting that they didn't include that. But yeah, here they are. I've always liked this image too. But yep, it's really great to have this on vinyl. I've never heard any of these on vinyl, and I'm very happy to finally own these. I always said, like, I have a good collection of vinyl. I probably have around 100 vinyl records. I'm not a huge collector of vinyl just to have it. They have to be albums I love. Actually, as I get older, I feel like I don't want to own anything that I don't really super love. It feels like, why clog up my shelves with stuff I feel ambivalent about? I kind of feel I'm not a completionist in any way. Like, if there's a season of a show I don't like, I won't own it. But with this, I really wanted to own all of these albums on vinyl. There's just a quality that I like to hear. It's just different. It's like it's hearing it in a different way. I know people think that's stupid and maybe inaccurate, but I know there's also people out there who are going to say, yeah, you're totally right. So wherever you lie on that spectrum, that's your prerogative. Anyway, this is long, and I don't really have that much else to say, except thanks for watching, those of you who do. I know I don't have a huge amount of viewers here, but my subscribers keep going up, even though my views stay relatively low. But it's okay. You know, I don't have TikTok or Instagram or Twitter. I just deleted my Facebook off of my phone. So this is like, hi. Yeah, hi. Come here. Anyway. So this is really my my real, like, only like consistently accessible social media outlet. And the fact that not even a lot of my friends watch this, it's just people who are interested in the stuff that I'm talking about. That's fun to kind of have a dialogue with those individuals. Hi, honey. Hi, I know I'm talking right in your ear, but you chose this. You chose this. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Keep liking my shit if you want, and keep commenting. I like talking to you dudes and dudettes and everyone else in between. But anyway, have a good rest of your February. If you don't see my face again, I'll be around. Actually, I have a plan for some weekly videos. There's something that I've never really gone into on this channel, and that's the fact that I've always been a big comic book fan, and it's one of the few things that I spend my money on. Still, I'm a comic book subscriber, and I thought, well, maybe I'll discuss that. Maybe I'll discuss that. I don't know. It all depends on what happens. But thank you again for... See, you know, fickle. Everyone's so fickle. Anyway, thanks for watching, everybody. What do you want from me?